Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Beattyville, Kentucky for the semifinal round of the boys 14th Region All-A Tournament. A big matchup tonight between the Hazard Bulldogs and the Knott County Central Patriots. I'm Jeff Campbell, along with my broadcast partner tonight, Coach Randy Napier. Coach, two of the top 5 teams in the region squaring off for a berth in the All-A Championship game set for Saturday.
Yeah, and this means a little bit more than a regular middle of January game when they're playing for the All-A championship here. It means just a little bit more for them. And these teams are going to be juiced and ready to go. And like I say, not been a whole lot going on outside in Eastern Kentucky. We had a nice drive over here, pretty country, and what'd you say? This Beattyville is home to what?
The Woolly Worm Festival.
The Woolly Worm Festival.
The Woolly Worm Festival, right?
Didn't
here.
know that till we got here today.
No,
That's pretty neat. So they got a pretty little town here and a nice place to play basketball too.
Oh, they sure do. Really impressed with the gym here. It's a really nice setup for the All-A tournament. Sort of a smaller gym. We expect a good crowd on hand to see what many expected, when the brackets were released, that this was the game that, a lot of folks thought you'd see in the semifinals. Hazard coming in 14-1, Knott County 8-6. Both teams played a very tough schedule. Not played each other yet this year, and this is a team, a matchup that we're going to see here tonight in the semifinals of the All-A, but it's very well a matchup we can see later on down the road in the regional tournament. And
I was going to say, I wouldn't doubt it a bit. These guys have historically had some really good ball games, fun games to watch, and it wouldn't surprise me if we have one of those right here tonight too.
I think you're exactly right. We're still a little over 8 minutes away from tipping this one off. We'll send it back to the station for a first commercial break. When we come back, we'll take a look at the players and be a few minutes closer to tip-off right here on your East Kentucky Sports Network.
Let's face it, in today's world, it's easy to get the feeling that the world is against you. So it's really nice to know that you do have someone on your side. The law offices of David A. Johnson. Accidents and injury law, personal injury, commercial vehicle accidents, criminal and capital offense cases, drug-related cases. David A. Johnson, Justin Noble, and Michael Johnson will fight for you. Call for a free consultation, 435-1552. Visit them at 461 Main Street in Hazard, online at davidajohnsonlaw.com or on Facebook. This is an advertisement.
Kick off the new year with huge savings during the first big event of 2025 at Kimber Furniture. Kimber's has all the top-selling brands at unbeatable deals. On top of Kimber's great sale prices, take your pick between 2 incredible offers. Take an extra 12% off the lowest marked sale price on everything you buy, or get up to 24 months to pay interest-free. The first big event of 2025, Kimber's. We know furniture.
Did something recently change with your pharmacy? Or are you unsatisfied with your pharmacy service? Consider switching to RX Discount Pharmacy on Morton Boulevard in Hazard. RX Discount Pharmacy offers convenience items, drive-through delivery, compound medication, and more. RX Discount Pharmacy has been locally owned and operated for more than 30 years, and they don't plan on going anywhere anytime soon. So choose a name you know and can trust at RX Discount Pharmacy.
Looking to fast-track your career? Hazard Community and Technical College has 12-week courses designed to get you trained and ready for the workforce fast, beginning February 10th. With flexible schedules and in-demand courses, you can get in, get out, and get employed debt-free. Don't wait. Start building your future today. Call us at 606-487-3293 to learn more. Hazard Community and Technical College. We'll never underestimate you.
Into this.
Welcome back, folks, to the Lee County High School for the semifinal round of the boys 14th Region All-A tournament between Hazard and Knott County Central. Jeff Campbell, along with Coach Randy Napier. Coach, we talk a lot about these teams, and we sit back and do a little, prognosticating on, who's going to win and how you're going to win. But Hazard comes in at 14-1. And they've got a lot of weapons, and they're a tough team to stop.
They really do. They shoot it so well outside. Well, Nick Ratliff shoots it well. Tucker Johnson, and then you coming off your bench, you got a guy like Trace Kincaid who arguably would be one of the better shooters.
Documented for if he comes out and has a good game here tonight, I'm going to say it's more likely to happen. I'm not sure I saw him miss a shot in warm-up, so expect big things from Trace Kincaid coming off the bench. Knott County, when you take a look at the Patriots, coached by Casey Huff, 8-6 on the season. A lot of teams at Hazard play. Hazard's got a little bit of a size advantage, but Knott County is one of the teams in the region, one of the teams in this tournament that can sort of match up with their size. And
they really can.
And Knott County has to do a good job using that length and trying to disrupt things for Hazard tonight.
Yeah, and not only do they match up size-wise, Knott County plays a lot of kids. They have a lot of depth. They're going and Casey Huff's not a bit afraid to go to his bench and start running guys in and out and try to wear a team down. But that's difficult to do because Hazard's bench is so deep.
Yeah.
But when you like in these tournaments, when you advance to the semifinals, you expect it to be pretty good company that you're in. And these teams are both good company. They play sound schedules, and they're ambitious. They not only feel like they got an opportunity to advance in this tournament, they're looking at March too.
Oh yeah, and it's sort of a precursor. It sets the stage for what's to come later on in the district and regional tournaments. And one of the things that I'm looking at in this game is the ability of both teams to get in their offense. Hazard, they've got Seth Cottle that handles the ball for them, 15 points a game, 47% from the field. And then you've got Knott County's point guard, Drake Sloan. He's a senior, averages over 10 points a game, and he does a really good job of getting the Patriots set up in their offense. Anxious to see how he can do that tonight against a very good Hazard defensive team.
And Jeff, Drake Sloan seems like he's been at Knott County Central forever.
He does.
He has played a lot of ball games over there. Got a lot of experience, and big game jitters are not gonna be there with him. He has been there and done this, so he's
12 points a game. Talon Osborne, a very athletic, talented young player, 7 points a game. Knott County has a lot of weapons, and so does Hazard. So when you take a look at all those individual matchups, it's very intriguing. I think Hazard's going to come out and play man. Every game that I've seen Knott County play this year, they've played man. So I don't expect to see a whole lot of pressing, just a lot of half-court basketball. Grind out those possessions and see who can get some stops on the defensive end and put it in the basket on offense.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right. You described that well because both these teams, they're going to be right there at that midcourt stripe waiting on you, and they're going to keep you from penetrating and make life hard on you. So we just anticipate this being a dandy matchup, and glad to be here to enjoy it with you, old buddy, and get a little wave to our old buddy Larry Robinson down there on the floor. Rob has been with Al Holland for a lot of years as assistant coach, both at Perry Central and now at Hazard High School, and he's still enjoying being on the sideline.
I don't want to have any indication on how old Larry Robinson is, but he was my assistant coach my junior and senior year in high school, and he knows a lot about basketball. He's a great guy, and any bench that he's sitting on is going to be better off for it. But like you said, that relationship that he and Coach Holland have stretches throughout the years, and
it does.
They work really well together.
And I'd ask Al about it earlier in the year, and he said I'm having so much fun having Rob around with me, and they're just they're good friends, and they like you said they go back so far, and they're both of them enjoying these twilight years of their coaching life.
They've won a lot of basketball games together, and I know the folks in Hazard hope they make it one more tonight. And we're about under a minute away now from tip-off. We'll go ahead and send it back for another commercial break. When we come back, we'll have the national anthem, starting lineups, and the opening tip right here on your East Kentucky Sports Network.
East Kentucky Carpet One has been serving Eastern Kentucky for more than 45 years, and we are proud to say that we are still here with the same quality family-owned business. We have experience in commercial and residential properties with a fully stocked warehouse. We also have access to luxury vinyl, waterproof flooring, tile, carpet, and much more. Professional installation is also available. Stop by East Kentucky Carpet at 204 Willie's Way or give us a call at 606-439-3858. East Kentucky Carpet One.
Get moving again with Hazard ARH Orthopedics' full range of services to diagnose, treat, and repair bones, joints, and connective tissue. Our skilled surgeons and healthcare providers use the latest techniques to help you regain mobility. From knees and hips to shoulders and elbows, we offer both non-surgical treatments and advanced surgical options, including minimally invasive procedures and joint replacements. Don't let pain hold you back. Call Hazard ARH Orthopedics at 487-7649. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Get a new debit card in minutes with First Trust Bank's instant issue debit cards. New and existing customers can take advantage of this new service that keeps a card in your hands and will never leave you waiting 7 to 10 days for access to your account. Call or visit any of our locations to learn more about how to skip the delay and get back to business today with First Trust Bank's instant issue debit cards. First Trust Bank, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. Instant issue subject to customer eligibility requirements.
For generations, insurance companies have been mysterious creatures, denying benefits to people of Appalachia more than anywhere else in the country. If you have been in a car wreck and the insurance company is denying your claim, a band of hardcore lawyers at the Mullins Law Firm are out to solve the biggest mystery of them all. Bigfoot? No, not Bigfoot, but how to get the justice and the money that we, the Appalachian people, deserve. The Mullins Law Firm. You'll call it Kids Quarters. Call us at 436-HURT. That's 436-HURT.
Nothing goes along with sports better than pizza, and nobody does pizza like Papa John's. Right now, you can dig into a delicious, large Papa John's pizza with up to 5 toppings, or a Papa John's specialty pizza for just $14. Just mention the code 14ANY. That's 14ANY when you place your online or call-in order. $14 for a large 5-topping or specialty pizza. Delivery available at your local Papa John's in Hazard, Pikeville, or Paintsville. Just what the doctor ordered, 24 hours a day. One Stop Market in Stinnett. Whether your car needs a fill up or you need a fill up, One Stop Market has just what you need. Hamburgers, hoagies, Philly cheesesteak, and pizza, plus an incredible breakfast menu. Short orders prepared around the clock. Gasoline, food, groceries. The name says it all. One Stop Market in Stinnett, a Friends of Coal business. Stop in and see Amy and the crew. Your business is always sincerely appreciated. One Stop Market.
Welcome back, folks, to Lee County High School here in Beattyville, Kentucky. The anthem concluded. Coach, all we were waiting to start lineups, and we'll be underway here. We appreciate everyone tuning us in tonight, either on WSGS 101.1, WSGS.com. We're also on WSGS YouTube and Facebook. And tonight, in addition to all of that, we're on TBS Channel 24. So no matter how you're tuning us in, we appreciate you.
We're going out in a lot of different directions,
yes,
aren't we?
We are. Spread the word, and glad you folks are with us. Starting for the Patriots, 00, Talon Osborne, followed by number 1, Drake Sloan. Number 2, Jaden Hall, a big junior forward for the Patriots. Also, starting lineup for Knott County, number 4, Michael Gibson. And the last starter for the Patriots, number 11, Chance Amberger, their leading scorer, over 12 a game. The Patriots are coached by Casey Huff. Knott County, the road uniform in those maroon uniforms with white letters and numerals. Starters for Hazard, number 13, Seth Cottle, over 15 a game. Followed by senior Evan Everso, over 20 a game, 10 rebounds, Mr. Double-Double himself. Also starting number 4, a senior Nick Ratliff. And arguably the best shooter in the mountains, number 2, Dalton Combs. And the man in the middle tonight for Hazard, number 22, Tucker Johnson. Hazard, the home team, in white with those old gold numerals trimmed in blue. Head coach Al Holland with a record of 14-1. Very impressive start for Hazard so far this year, Coach.
Boy, it has been. They look like a team that is already tournament ready, and I know in talking with Coach Holland, he's enjoying his team so much because they are, they're a veteran team, talented, and that makes it more fun. Every time I talk to him, he's like, man, I'm having fun with him.
Well, he's 14-1 on the year. I think fun might be an understatement.
Yeah.
But he really cares about these kids, and they care about him. As the head referee, Mr. Brian Johnson, puts the ball in the air. Well, he fakes everyone out. Now he puts the ball in the air. We're underway. The tip controlled by the Patriots. Hazard opens in the man-to-man.
No surprise there.
None thus far. Drake Sloan with a basketball. Gets it over to Hall. Looks for somebody to get it to. Picks up his dribble. Osborne comes to bail him out. Osborne down the drive. Kick to Sloan. He drives the paint. Shot fake. Kicks it out to Ambergy. Drives down the lane. Shot put up no good, but he draws the foul. Anxious to see who that one's on. I think they're going to give it to Nick Ratliff.
I think Ratliff, yeah. He tried to close the gap there. And Jeff, it's not an easy task to get a straight line drive against the Bulldogs. And he, Ambergy just simply, he found that gap and went hard to the rack.
Very patient on offense as Ambergy got both free throws. Knott County up early, 2-0. First possession for the Bulldogs. 7:30 left here in the first quarter. Jeff Campbell and Randy Napier bringing you the semifinals of the boys 14th Region All-A Tournament. Ratliff over to Combs. Combs trying to get it inside to Everso. Now does. He's double teamed. Skips it out to Cottle. Over to Ratliff. Tried to drive. Cut off by Osborne. Tucker Johnson in the mid-post area. Backing in on Hall. Jump hook up and no good. Rebound pulled down by the Patriots. Here comes Hall. Over to Sloan. Long three from the left wing. It's good. Knott County up early. 5-0. Good start for the Patriots.
And Sloan just stopped on a dime and buried that three.
Hazard with a basketball. Man on the deck. No call. Three-pointer on the way by Cottle. No good. Rebound fought for and controlled by the Patriots. Here comes Jaden Hall. Over to Osborne. Back to Sloan. Long three. Same spot. No good. Rebound pulled down by Cottle of Hazard. Here come the Bulldogs. One to run. Cottle shakes, baits, up. No good. But Hazard will claim the offensive rebound. Cottle in the right corner. And guarded by Jaden Hall. Knott County couldn't get that defensive rebound, Coach, but they didn't let Hazard score off of it either.
Yeah, they got back and recovered pretty well there. And they're looking for Eversole down there low.
He got it, puts it up and in. Right on cue, Evan Eversole. First points for Hazard, 5-2, Patriots on top.
Yeah, when Eversole gets there, he's gonna do damage.
He's gonna draw a crowd, and that time used his body to put it up and in. Patriots with the basketball. Osborne with it, drives down the lane, lost handle of it, ball's on the floor. Controlled by Knott County Central. Ambergy over to Sloan, shot fake, 17-footer up and in. Drake Sloan, give him 5. Good start for the senior guard from Knott County.
Outstanding beginning of this ball game for Drake Sloan.
Patriots on top 7-2. Hazard with the basketball. Spin move by Cottle. 15-footer. Right it down.
Boy, he loves that. He loves that spot right there just inside the foul line. He just elevates, and he's a great shooter when it comes to that mid-range jumper.
Shoots a high percentage, does Seth Cottle, over 47% from the field. Knott County on top 7-4. Good ball game here early on. Hall with it. Over to Sloan. Sloan down the lane. Shot up. No good. Rebound pulled down by Eversole of Hazard. Eversole up to Dalton Combs. Combs down the lane. 15-footer. It's good. Hazard cuts the lead to 1. 7-6 Patriots. 4:52 left in the first.
Dalton Combs has just really shown remarkable improvement from freshman to sophomore year.
And how much he's matured. He doesn't get rattled. Just a really fine basketball player.
He really is.
Osborne with it on the left wing. Back out to Drake Sloan. Over to Ambergy. Knott County being patient, working it around the horn. Osborne nearly lost it. Gets it back to Gibson. Hall has it at the top. Back to Gibson. Left wing three on its way. No good. Rebound pulled down by Ratliff of Hazard. Gets it in the front court. Hands it over to Cottle. Bulldogs will set up an offense. Trailing 1. 7-6 with 4 minutes. Backdoor pass. Dalton Combs puts it up and in. Nice pass from Tucker Johnson.
Nice cut and nice pass. Nice finish. That's the way you do things.
Bulldogs take the lead 8-7. Knott County with a basketball. Hall down the lane. Shot block pulled down by Everso. And they're going to get Jaden Hall for the personal foul. And it seems like the momentum early on was all in the favor of Knott County. Now Hazard has firm control of that momentum.
But, like you and I talked, you talk about a veteran ball club in the Hazard Bulldogs. An early burst against them doesn't really shake them very much.
No, they handle that thing, that kind of thing very well. As Ratliff has it for Hazard on the right wing. Over to Everso. He's going to try a three. Up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Johnson. And he is fouled before the shot. Nice offensive rebound there from Tucker Johnson.
Yeah, it was. And Jeff, I'm guessing that Knott County Central will celebrate every time that Evan Everso goes behind that three-point line, because if he's out there, he is not going to be as dominant as he would be inside.
There's a three-pointer on the way from Dalton Combs. No good. Rebound pulled down by Ambergy of the Patriots. Ambergy pushes it in the front court, lowers his shoulder, tries to drive, cut off by Combs. Now Sloan has it, setting the offense for Knott County. Hazard on top, 8-7. 3 minutes left here in the first quarter. Knott County trying to run a version of this flex offense. Gets it to Ambergy on the left wing. Looking inside. Now Hall has it. Over to Sloan. Sloan tries to drive. Cut off by Cottle. Kicks it to Osborne. Long three from the right wing. It's good. Talon Osborne for his first three of the game.
And, boy, the Patriots aren't afraid to spot up and drain those threes. They like shooting outside.
That three by Osborne puts Knott County Central back on top 10-8. Hazard with a basketball. Dalton Combs, long three, top of the key. In and out, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Patriots. Here come Knott County in a hurry. Osborne between his legs, up top to Sloan. Sloan slowing the pace a little bit now for the Patriots. Osborne over to Ambergy. Excuse me, that's Gibson. Now Ambergy has it. Top of the key to Jaden Hall. Picks up his dribble. Backdoor pass. Drake Sloan. Little floater in the lane. No good. Ball tipped up. No good. Rebound pulled down by Tucker Johnson of Hazard. Here come the Bulldogs. Seth Cottle. 15-footer. I was going to say write it down. This one in and out.
That elbow's where he likes it. I'm surprised it didn't go in.
We've seen him make more of those this year than he's missed. A little uncharacteristic on the miss there from Cottle, but that's a shot you want him taking.
And I think Knott County is doing a good job of making shots a little bit more difficult than what the Bulldogs are used to taking. They're just Knott County's playing pretty good defense.
Yes, they are. Whistle to Evan Everso, his first personal foul, gives the possession to Knott County. They have a 2-point lead, 10-8, 1:35 left here in the first quarter. Drake Sloan with it. 15-footer. It's good. Drake Sloan on fire here early on for the Patriots.
He is. He came here. He came to Beattyville to make some noise.
12-8. Knott County on top of Hazard. Hazard with a basketball. Cottle off a couple screens. Nick Ratliff fakes the three. Now gets it to Cottle. 15-footer from the right corner is good. Write it down for Seth Cottle.
Nice pass by Nick Ratliff, getting it to him just in time.
Sloan with it. 15-footer over Ratliff. It's good as well. Drake Sloan is cooking here in the first quarter. 14-10.
He's having himself a night so far.
14-10, and Knott County on top of Hazard. 50 seconds left here in the first quarter. Sloan guarding Cottle out front. Over to Tucker Johnson. He's going to try a 15-footer from the left corner. It's good by Tucker Johnson. 14-12. What a ball game.
I tell you what, they're playing at a high level. Both these teams are.
They're shooting at a high percentage, not turning the basketball over.
And these aren't easy shots.
Yeah, good defense. It's what we thought it would be thus far. Sloan with a basketball over to Braxton Reed, who just checked in the game. Reed trying to get it to Ambergy. Does. Ambergy drives down the lane, and he's going to draw the foul.
And, Jeff, there's and I know you and I have talked about this a little, not very many teams that really just hold the ball for the last shot of a quarter. You're at 15 seconds, and they were just playing. I think that's a thing of the past.
Yeah, you know, especially in the first quarter in a pretty close ball game, see what happens. See if you can score. Now, Knott County Central with the basketball. Sloan with it. Being guarded by Ridge Beverly, who just checked into the game for Hazard. Sloan gets it to Ambergy. Baseline drive, shot put up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Everso. And that's going to do it for the first quarter of play. Knott County Central on top of Hazard. We'll be back after this break right here on your East Kentucky Sports Network.
Perry Vinyl and Metal Sales is located on the Combs Road in the former 84 Lumber Building. Come and see their huge selection of mobile home parts, including doors, windows, roofing, guttering, and lots more. Perry Vinyl and Metal Sales, a family-owned business serving Southeast Kentucky for many years. Come say hi or call their friendly, knowledgeable staff at 435-7639. That's 435-7639. Perry Vinyl and Metal Sales on the Combs Road in Hazard.
The Medicine Shop Pharmacy of Hyden is proud to be locally owned and operated for the past 27 years. When you come into the Medicine Shop, you're treated like family, not just another customer. Their pharmacist, Peyton Noble, and staff of certified pharmacy technicians care beyond prescriptions. Come in today and see what a difference a locally owned, independent pharmacy can make in your family's healthcare experience. The Medicine Shop of Hyden, 606-672-8705.
Welcome back, folks, to the semifinal round of the boys' 14th Region All-A Tournament. Jeff Campbell and Randy Napier getting ready to start the second quarter here between Hazard and Knott County. Coach, Knott County up 14-12, and been a really good ball game thus far.
Absolutely. Jeff, I've seen Hazard play at this level 2 or 3 times already this year. I haven't seen Knott County play as much, but and no offense to Knott County, but I wonder, can they keep shooting the ball at this pace? They're shooting the ball so well and so confident, I've grown used to watching Hazard shoot the ball like that, but now Knott Central is impressive tonight.
They really are, and the Patriots, a veteran basketball team, with the lead after the first quarter as we begin quarter number 2. Patriots up 14-12, coming out here starting in a zone.
Yeah.
Ridge Beverly over to Dalton Combs. Combs tries to get to the elbow. Now back to Beverly. Now Combs over to Johnson. Johnson shot up no good, but he is fouled. And they're going to get number 5, Braxton Reed, for the personal foul, and Tucker Johnson will go to the line to shoot 2.
And Jeff, Tucker Johnson is another guy that's really come a long way for the Bulldogs. He has benefited from the fact that Kenyon Higgins has been out with an injury, and it's given him more playing time. But, man, has he taken advantage of it, and he's become such an important factor in all the Bulldogs games.
You're exactly right. He's a kind of player. He's tough. He's physical. He doesn't mind to get in there and do the little things, and just connects on 2 free throws to tie this one up, 14 apiece. Knott County with a basketball. Drake Sloan crosses the timeline over to Ambergy. Back to Osborne. Osborne to Braxton Reed at the free throw line. Inside Chance Ambergy makes a move on Combs. Shot up and in. Nice move by Ambergy. Lead back to Knott County, 16-14. Everso lowers his shoulder. Shot blocked out of bounds.
And good defense there by the Patriots. They are, that's a shot that Evan Everso is used to just cashing in. And Knott County said, no, not so easy, big fella.
Yeah, Braxton Reed doing a good job in there on defense. Here's the 3 from Dalton Combs, and it is good. Mr. Automatic from behind the arc. Dalton Combs puts the Bulldogs on top 17-16.
And that wasn't bad defense there. That was just a great shot.
He's one of these shooters. He catches it in rhythm, and he caught that one just a catch and shoot, and, man, made it look easy. Knott County with the basketball. Drake Sloan, 15-footer, no good. Rebound, chase down, out of bounds, last touched by Knott County Central. Hazard basketball. This is one of the things Hazard's done all year long. They've been able to putting multiple stops together on defense. So there was one. The Bulldogs, I know, will be looking for another one once they get it back, as this one's stolen by the Patriots. Eversole turns it over. Here comes Knott County. Ambergy with it. Long three-pointer is no good. Rebound pulled down by Braxton Reed. Gets it back to Ambergy. This time he's going to drive, runs over a man, and he's going to be whistled for the offensive foul.
He did. He initiated the contact.
Tucker Johnson stepping in there and drawing the offensive foul for Hazard.
And I think you mentioned a minute or two ago there, Tucker Johnson don't care a bit to get dirty.
No, he does the little things. Hazard on top 17-16. 6 minutes left here in the second quarter. Seth Cottle over to Eversole. Three-pointer straight away. In and out, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Patriots.
And I think Knott Central will be happy with Evan Eversole shooting those shots. They know they can't guard him around the basket.
Yeah, his percentage goes down a little bit the further he gets from the basket.
Yeah.
Sloan with it, being guarded by Beverly. Hands it over to Chance Ambergy. Ambergy driving on Combs, spins, lowers his shoulder, tries to get the shot, and he is going to be fouled.
I think it was one of those situations where Dalton Combs bumped, and then about the third bump, he got caught.
Yeah, it was a lot of contact. I think that's Jaden Hall checking in for the Patriots. Knott County throwing it in underneath their own basket, trailing by 17-16. Hall gets it in for the Patriots, hands it off to Drake Sloan. Sloan off to a hot start, but really cooled off here a little bit in the last couple minutes, Coach.
I think the Bulldogs are starting to help quite a bit on him. I think they know they have to.
A nice pass from Sloan as Osborne cut back door. Unable to handle it out of bounds.
Looked like it was going to be a layup and just couldn't handle it, though.
Hazard with the basketball. Beverly gets it across the timeline over to Cottle, to Eversole. Back to Beverly. Beverly, little mismatch. He's being guarded by the center out top, crosses him over. Now gets it to Eversole. He's going to get in the paint. Over to Johnson. Back to Beverly. Three-pointer left wing. No good. Rebound pulled down by Sloan of Knott County. 17-16. Hazard up by 1. 4:35 left here in the second quarter.
And the Patriots are doing just a really good job of forcing the Bulldogs to take just a little tougher shot than what they're used to. And that's good defense.
Yeah, 30-second taken timeout by the Patriots. We'll keep it right here. Just a very well-played basketball game thus far, back and forth. Coach, it seemed like Knott County had the momentum early in the first quarter. Then Hazard had it. Then Knott County. In the last minute or so, it's almost been a stalemate. Both teams,
it is, absolutely.
Both teams trying to find a basket.
Yeah, they are. And I think the defenses for both teams have really just taken over a little bit, and they're not going to give you easy looks. And that's the name of the game.
Yeah, when you talk easy looks, when you can contest shots and make it tough, if you let a player get comfortable, obviously they're going to score the basketball at a much higher percentage, and that your offense is more efficient, and both of these teams really tightening up here on defense, and we're in a ball game.
Well, it's like you mentioned, Drake Sloan started out on fire, and then the Bulldogs said, now the Bulldogs are in a zone.
Yeah, not many times we've seen Hazard.
Looks like they're in a 2-3, and I'm like you, haven't seen that often.
Knott County with a basketball. Sloan with it on the left wing. Takes a peek up at the clock. Now reverses it around to Ambergy. Over to Osborne. Jaden Hall in the high post. Ambergy on the left wing.
I think the Patriots are a little surprised at Hazard's zone.
Well, and here's the thing, when you come out, they switch defenses. You don't want to take a bad shot. You want to make sure you work the ball around, get a good look. Here's Osborne with a good look from the right wing, no good. Rebound pulled down by Eversole. Zone work for Hazard right there.
Yeah, it did.
Ridge Beverly to Tucker Johnson in the right corner. Beverly back out top. Resetting the offense for the Bulldogs. Hazard on top 17-16. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. Beverly with a long three. It's bouncing around, no good. Rebound pulled down by Ambergy. Taken away by Eversole. He's going to go lay it in. Evan Eversole with a heady play gives the Bulldogs 2 more. 3-point lead for Hazard.
A little contact there, but Evan Eversole made a big defensive play.
Sloan with a basketball down the lane. Throws it away, trying to hit Hall, and Hazard a couple stops, a couple points, and Bulldogs getting back on top.
And this is pretty quickly becoming a danger zone for the Patriots because Hazard, you can tell they are starting to feel a little more confidence.
Up by 3 are the Bulldogs, 19-16. 2:45 left here in the second quarter from Beattyville, Kentucky. Dalton Combs with it in the left corner. Looking inside to Eversole. He's triple team. Beverly gets in the paint. Now kicks it out to Johnson, who's going to drive. Spin move up and no good. Rebound pulled down by Hall.
But you're right. The Patriots triple teamed that time.
You know, Eversole draws such a crowd. And that time he had a guy in front of him, a guy behind him, and a guy beside him.
And a help defender beside him, yeah.
Really nowhere to throw the basketball. No way to throw the basketball into Eversole. The foul's on Hazard's Beverly. Knott County with it now. Trailing by 3. Hazard on top, 19-16. Sloan to Jaden Hall. Straight away, top of the circle. Now to Braxton Reed. Long jumper on the way. No good, but rebound pulled down by Gibson.
Probably not the shot Coach Huff wanted there.
It was a shot that Hazard wanted. Now here's one they may not want. As Sloan can't get it to go. Rebounds kicked around. Trace Kincaid with a basketball to Eversole. Back to Kincaid. Little give and go for Hazard.
Wow.
Trace Kincaid checking in, making his presence known as Hazard up by 5, 21-16.
Somebody.
Hazard's bench and the fans into it now, chanting defense. Sloan trying to get it into Reed. Reed shot up and no good. Rebound fought for. Controlled by Reed of the Patriots. Drake Sloan with it now. Being guarded by Cottle. Knott County needs a basket here, Coach. It's been a while.
Now they're getting patient, and they probably need to. Because when they started speeding up a little bit too much, that's when the Bulldogs took control.
Knott County with only 2 points here in the second quarter. We got a minute to play. Ambergy takes it to the basket. The ball's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Hazard. Patriot basketball. Have a sub coming into the game. Talon Osborne checking in for Braxton Reed of Knott County. And Nick Ratliff trying to check in for Dalton Combs of Hazard. Knott County inbounding underneath their own basket. Gibson with it. Over to Hall. Now to Ambergy. Ambergy one-on-one working against Ratliff down the lane. Spin move, shot up and in. Nice finish by Chance Ambergy.
It was, and Hazard just did a really good job there of keeping him out of the lane, but he still found a gap to the goal there and made a tough shot.
It was a nice finish. Ambergy averaging 12 a game. This one makes it a 3-point game. Hazard up 21-18. Looks like they will hold it for the last shot here, Coach.
Coach Holland's a little old-fashioned about that. He likes to get that last opportunity of the quarter.
And if I'm not mistaken, should be Hazard basketball coming back out. I really can't see the possession arrow. So Hazard trying to go 2 for 1. Cottle inside, shot up and in. Seth Cottle. Ball's bouncing around. Knott County having a hard time getting in. Now Sloan chucks one, and it's going through the rafters. It'll be no good. We've played one half of basketball. And Hazard leads over Knott County by 5, 23-18. We'll send it back to the station. When we come back, we'll have a look at the first half and get you ready for the second right here on your East Kentucky Sports Network.
When you're ready to take the leap into buying a new home, Hayden Citizens Bank is here to help. At Hayden Citizens Bank, we understand this important milestone in your life, and we want to make your dream a reality. Our friendly lending staff has years of experience. We're here to make sure buying your first house is smooth and simple. From appraisal to closing, Hayden Citizens Bank is your trusted partner for securing a strong financial future for you and your family. Our dedicated team is ready to provide the guidance and care you deserve throughout this journey. Don't wait. Call us today at 672-2344. Hayden Citizens Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At TVS, we've been working hard preparing for the future. Well, the future is now. TVS offers digital cable, digital phone service, high-speed internet, and a fiber optic infrastructure. We're a local company putting money back into our local economy while supporting our local schools and organizations. What about those other guys? You know, those big out-of-town companies. What have they done for you lately? Mountain people serving mountain people. TVS, 606-439-3167.
Are you or a loved one managing diabetes? At the Mary E. Martin Diabetes Center, located at Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky, we provide personalized, comprehensive care from a team of skilled local providers you can trust. Dr. John Jones, Dr. Kendall Bowling, and Larissa Miller provide personalized diabetes management plans, diabetic foot care, and insulin pump clinic, and much more. Take control of your diabetes with the support of caring professionals close to home. Call us today at 606-439-1300.
They are the electric motor headquarters, Maggard Electric, Southeast Kentucky's #1 to repair or replace your small electric motors. Maggard Electric is ESA approved. They can replace air compressor motors, swimming pool pumps, heating and cooling motors, motors for heat pumps, air conditioners, and so much more. Over 300 electric motors in stock, and if they don't have it, they can get it. Maggard Electric, still strong, still serving Southeast Kentucky. Located 6 miles north of Hazard on Highway 15. Open 7:30 till 4, Monday through Friday. 436-6886.
With the Perry County Public Library card, you can check out books, movies, magazines, ebooks, as well as use their online databases that allow you to take online classes, repair your auto, or research your family history. Visit the library at 289 Black Gold Boulevard, Hazard, Kentucky. Call them at 606-436-2475 or visit their website, perrycountylibrary.org, for more information. The Perry County Public Library, your source for information, education, and entertainment.
Not everybody likes being locked into a contract. That's why at Appalachian Wireless, they offer you advance pay. No contracts, no credit checks. And right now, get $50 off prepaid devices and get 10% off handset accessories. Visit AppalachianWireless.com or a retail store to find out more about advance pay, keeping you connected on the region's best service. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Welcome back, folks, to Lee County High School here in Beattyville, Kentucky for the semifinal round of the boys' 14th region All-A tournament. Knott County Central and Hazard, and we've got a really good basketball game. We're at halftime. Hazard up over Knott County Central 23-18. Before we take a look at the stats for the second half, we do want to say hi to Mr. Joe Davis, tuning us in from Fort Myers, Florida. So, Joe, thanks to you for tuning us in. Thanks to everybody out there for listening. I'm Jeff Campbell along with Randy Napier. And, Coach, we talked about this game on the ride over here, and it sort of played out like we thought it would. It's going to be a little tight early. Both teams going to go on some runs, and been a very well-played basketball game.
Yeah, well, both teams have had their moments, and they can't feel real bad, either team going into the locker room at halftime. They got to feel pretty good about the job they've done so far. Knott County Central shot it so well early on and got out to a lead. Hazard, like you said, they grabbed momentum away and got ahead, and then Knott County came back a little bit in the middle of the second quarter. Bulldogs finished the quarter with a flurry there and went ahead by 5, which I think is that the biggest lead.
It is the biggest lead in the game thus far.
But these teams, this is fun to watch, and this Knott County team has impressed me so much, the way they have went toe-to-toe with the Bulldogs, because I've watched the Bulldogs so much this year that I just got used to them running away from people.
I saw Knott County Central earlier in the year. They played Pike Central. It was in the DJ Begley Classic at Hazard, and they fell down early in that one. And Pike Central's got a phenomenal player, maybe the player of the year in the 15th region, in Jaden Stewart. And he was just having a great game. But as the game went on, Knott County Central, they got a little more efficient on offense. They took care of the basketball. They started contesting shots. They started getting rebounds, and they come back and won that game. And I just thought that was, when I saw that, it just you realize they were tough, they were physical, they were able to do what it took to come from behind and win that game. And you saw that out of them then, and you've seen it here early on in this one, and they're going to have to continue to do that to get back in this basketball game.
Yeah, and I'm sure they know. Casey Huff, Coach Huff, he knows this Hazard Bulldog basketball team. He knows that they are efficient, that they're not going to beat themselves, and that he has to keep his team right there on target and on task at all times if they're going to have a chance against Bulldogs.
Well, here's the thing, Hazard, when you look at it from a team perspective, 51% from the field. So they make half of the shots that they take. You've got to do a good job defensively on them. You can't let them have offensive rebounds and putbacks. You have to make them earn everything they get on offense, and that's a little bit easier said than done. Hazard, just so many weapons, so many guys that can score the basketball, and we saw that in the second quarter. Hazard was actually down at the end of the first quarter, 14-12, and they outscored Knott County Central in that second quarter, 11-4. Their offense got a little more efficient. Did the Bulldogs, and their defense really amped things up, holding Knott County to 4 points in that quarter.
I think more than anything, their defense really they started stopping penetration better, and that's a staple of Al Holland's teams. And I can remember he and I talked about it through the years. You can't let people just penetrate to the rim. If you let teams do that, you're not going to have a lot of success. And there in the middle of that second quarter, you could tell. The Hazard Bulldogs, they started cutting off not only passing lanes, but they started shutting down driving lanes as well. And when they do that with their length, that takes away. There's not many opportunities for any kind of basket once they start doing that to you.
Yeah, Hazard's really good too. About making you take contested shots. They're not just going to let you come down and like we said earlier, get comfortable, get the shot that you want. You're going to have to be patient. You're going to have to get some good shots. And, Hazard, for all the, credit that they get on the offensive end, they're only allowing 49 points a game. And Knott County Central, they come in averaging 54 a game and only have 18 at halftime.
Yeah. And like you said, I think Hazard's strength is their defense. As much as we talk about all of their offensive weapons, their defense is they just really play tremendous half-court defense.
They really do. We're about 2 minutes away from getting back to play to start the third quarter. We'll send it back to the station for another commercial break. When we come back, we will have third quarter action for you of the boys 14th Region All-A Tournament right here on your East Kentucky Sports Network.
If your pipes are broke, your hot water's a joke. Who you gonna call? Hot Zoe! And your drains won't drain, driving you insane. Who can you call? Hot Zoe! Call 233-5936. Call 233-5936. You better call Todd.
Dig into a delicious deal at Fazoli's. Your favorite Fazoli's pastas are now just $4 for a limited time only. Enjoy tasty spaghetti with marinara sauce, hearty spaghetti with meat sauce, or creamy and cheesy fettuccine with Alfredo sauce for only $4. Yes, you heard right, just $4. These dishes include our signature garlic breadsticks, which are unlimited when you dine in. Big flavor, bigger value. Get these $4 pastas today only at Fazoli's.
The Fugit Family Chiropractic staff is highly knowledgeable and experienced, providing you with the leading-edge technology and proven techniques for optimum pain relief and minimal recovery time. If you suffer from neck or lower back pain, headaches, herniated or bulging discs, or even degenerative disc disease, don't spend another minute suffering. Fugit Family Chiropractic is also nationally certified to perform DOT and CDL physicals. No referral is needed, and walk-ins are always welcome. Fugit Family Chiropractic in Hazard and Whitesburg.
Welcome back, folks, to Lee County High School. We do want to give a big shout out to the folks at Lee County High School for their hospitality here during these semifinal round of the All-A tournament. They've been really good, easy in, easy out, and always take care of us here on Press Row, and we sure appreciate that.
Yeah, good people over here. A lot of good memories throughout the years coming over here. They've always treated us well. This is a dangerous time right now for the Knott County Patriots. They need to be able to stand in there. They're opening up the half with the ball here. They desperately need to start off well, get a basket, and not let Hazard get comfortable and stretched out. Hazard going into 2-3 again.
Seemed to work in the second quarter. Knott County with a basketball to start things off here in quarter number 3. Trailing by 5. Hazard on top 23-18. Jeff Campbell and Randy Napier here with you. We appreciate you folks tuning us in as Sloan misses that one. Eversole claims the rebound for Hazard.
I think Coach Huff would have liked to have had a little easier shot there.
There's a good-looking three from Dalton Combs. Couldn't get it to go. Tucker Johnson with the offensive rebound and put back for Hazard. And danger
Tough
zone
bucket there from Tucker Johnson. Tough bucket.
Danger zone indeed. Hazard up 7, 25-18.
Yeah.
Hazard now.
Switch to a man-to-man after the first trip.
Veteran move by veteran coach and Coach Holland.
Yeah.
Start zone, come back man.
A little bit of confusion there for Knott County to have to face.
Ambergy with a basketball goes off the high screen from Hall. Now he's going to back it out and take a look at things. Got another screen going to his left. Picks up his dribble, hands it over to Gibson. Back to Ambergy. Back to Gibson. Run a little two-man game over here on the left side. Jaden Hall thought about the three. Now he's going to drive. Puts the shot up. No good. Rebound by Dalton Combs. Here comes Hazard. Ratliff shakes, spins, shot up and in, and the foul. Big finish.
Nice move there by Nick Ratliff.
Yeah, what a move.
Nice finish.
He didn't get too carried away. He stayed within himself. A little crossover, spin move, draws the foul. And if he can get this free throw to go, the Bulldogs will be up 10.
And he does, and like we said, this is this dangerous situation. Knott County has to have some poise about them if they want to stick around.
Since the end of the first quarter, a 16-4 run in favor of the Bulldogs. They are now up 10, 28-18. Knott County with a basketball. Hall with it on the left wing, up to Osborne. Spin move down the lane. 10-footer's good. Nice take by Talon Osborne.
Yeah, Osborne again, he was a lot like Ratliff. He took his time, never got shook, and made a good move inside.
28-20. Hazard with the lead. Dalton Combs with it out near the jump circle. Cottle with it on the left elbow. 15-footer, shot up, and no good. But Evan Eversole with offensive rebound and put back. Pretty quiet night for Eversole. Making his presence known right there. 30-20, Hazard on top. Osborne down the lane. Kicks it out to Ambergy. Fake the three. Now gets it to Jaden Hall. Back to Gibson in the right corner. Gibson drives, spins. Back to Hall. A three-pointer from the right wing. No good. Rebound knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Bulldogs.
I don't think that's, and again, I don't think that shot out of the corner by Hall was what Coach Huff wanted. They were lucky to get that ball back.
Patriots will inbound it. Gibson to Sloan. Being guarded by Cottle. Crosses over. Over to Ambergy. Shot fake. Drive down the lane. And he's going to be fouled on the drive to the basket by Dalton Combs. And Coach Holland just shaking his head, not agreeing with the call, but the Bulldogs whistled for the foul nonetheless.
Yeah, that was a pretty good call there. Combs is really physical.
You know, he spends a lot of time shooting the basketball, but he spent a lot of time in the weight room as well and drawing a tough assignment here guarding Chance Ambergy. Ambergy between the legs. Down the lane, spin, shot up, and no good. Rebound pulled down by who else? Dalton Combs. Combs over to Ratliff. Ratliff down the lane, shot up, no good, but he is fouled.
Patriots they allowed Nick Ratliff to make that cut to the goal. and by the time they got over in front of him, he was airborne and ready to finish.
Yeah, he was. Nick Ratliff, a senior guard for Hazard, just a phenomenal athlete. And he's one of those players, and I said it before we went on the air, he's going to be counted on. You know, when you look at his stats, he averages 7 a game, shoots at a high percentage from the field. He doesn't take bad shots. He's Mr. Consistency for Hazard as he gets the second one to go. Splits the pair. Hazard on top 31-20. Trace Kincaid back to the lineup for Hazard. Replaced Combs after he picked up his second foul. Here's a three-pointer on the way from Drake Sloan. Can't get it to go. Rebound tip claimed by Osborne. Gets it back out to Ambergy.
And Jeff Knott County has been able to get offensive rebounds, and that's really kept them close here.
It has. And Knott County's athletic. They're tall, and, we mentioned that in the pregame. They got a little bit of size and some guys that can jump as Ambergy gets in the paint, puts a shot up over Cottle. Got it to go. Nice move and finish by Chance Ambergy.
That was a nice play.
31-22, 9-point lead for Hazard. Bulldogs with the basketball. 3:50 left here in the third quarter. Cottle with it. Goes off the screen from Everso. Now kicks it over to Ratliff. Ratliff down the lane. Spin. Trying to get his shot. Ball's knocked away. Knott County with a steal. Here comes Ambergy for the Patriots. Down the lane. Leans in. Tough shot. Can't get it to go. Rebound pulled down by Nick Ratliff of Hazard.
And the Bulldogs are running.
Yeah, that was a nice slow pace early on. Now both teams wanting to run a little bit. Hazard going to back it out, though. Set things up. Ratliff trying to get it inside to Everso. He's double teamed. Hits Tucker Johnson wide open.
Nobody there. Tucker right down the lane, and nobody was there except him. I think it surprised him how open he was.
Got in a good spot, made himself available. 33-22, Hazard up by 11. Sloan, a little fadeaway jumper. No good. Everso with a rebound. And Hazard now, Coach.
Yeah. They're getting in their comfort zone.
Making Knott County take tough shots. They're claiming those rebounds. And up 11, looking to add to it here.
Yeah, they are. They look comfortable now.
Cottle with it. It's Johnson at the high post. Over to Kincaid. Long three, right wing. No good. Rebound pulled down by Everso. Shot put back up and in. Everso just asserting his dominance on the boards. And Knott County's going to take a timeout as Hazard up by 13, 35-22, 2:25 left in the third. We'll take it with them. Back after this break right here on your East Kentucky Sports Network.
Your hometown's where you want to raise your family.
For Tanner Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, here's Daryl Billings. 0% financing for up to 72 months. Huge rebates, great trade-in allowances, and accommodating friendly service is what we're all about at Tanner Dodge in Stanton. We'll go the extra mile to get you the best deal possible and make your buying experience positive. Over 83% of the people we have sold to in the past few years have returned to buy from us again. Come see why. You'll be glad you did.
Come home to save Tanner Dodge Chrysler Jeep.
Are you running into roadblocks that keep you from obtaining or maintaining employment? Perhaps you lack reliable transportation, or maybe you need ongoing child care. Whatever the obstacle, LKLP Community Action can help solve it. Their Workforce Solutions team can tailor their career services to meet your specific needs. Let them help remove any barriers holding you back from sustainable employment. Call 606-436-3161 or visit www.lklp.org to jumpstart your career today. In partnership with Kentucky Education and Workforce Development Cabinet through EKCEP.
Welcome back, folks, to Lee County High School here in Beattyville, Kentucky. Jeff Campbell and Randy Napier bringing you the semifinals of the boys 14th Region All-A Tournament. Hazard up over Knott County Central 35-22, and Coach, Knott County Central need the score right here.
Just plain and simple. They need a bucket in the worst way.
And the Patriots scored 14 points in the first quarter, only able to muster 8 since that time.
Hazard jumping in now that zone. They're back in the zone right now, and it's creating a little bit of a problem for Hazard. They're not used to the switch from the zone man and man to zone.
Hamburg, you missed the shot. Nice rebound and put back by Michael Gibson. 35-24 Hazard on top with a basketball, ever so. In that short corner, backing his man down, spins, puts it up, no good, gets his own rebound, puts it up, no good, but he is fouled. And ever so doing what he does, and we've seen him do really throughout his career at Hazard, just able to use his strength in that low post.
Yeah, and Knott County there didn't put a body on him, and if you don't, you'll pay for it.
Ever so gets the first free throw to go. 64% free throw shooter on the year. Comes into this one averaging 20 points and 11 rebounds a game. Second one no good. We're going to have a foul on Knott County Central. They didn't block out Seth Cottle, and he was going to get the offensive rebound, and he was held. And that's going to give the ball back to Hazard, Coach. Chance to make this a 5-point trip.
And the Patriots are letting this thing slip away a little bit.
Cottle with it. In the short corner for Hazard. He's going to turn it over. Nice defense that time by Knott County.
It was, and he was trying to fight his way back into that area where he loves to go around the elbow, and Knott County just did a good job of walling up and not letting him in.
Knott Central with a basketball, down 12, 36-24. Hazard on top. 1:35 left here in the third quarter. Gibson with a drive. Gets it over to Reed. To Osborne. Over to Sloan. Sloan crosses over down the lane. Little floater up off the glass, and good. Drake Sloan trying to call the Patriots back into this one.
Yeah, Sloan worked hard to get a good look that time.
Hazard with a basketball, up 10, 36-26. Ratliff to Johnson at the top of the key. Cottle on the curl, 15-footer, no good. Rebounded by Ambergy of Knott County Central. Here come the Patriots. Ambergy stops, takes a three. No good. Rebound pulled down by Eversole.
And that would have been a big shot there if Ambergy could have hit that three.
Yeah, would have cut the lead to 7. As it stands, the Bulldogs up 10, 36-26. Trace Kincaid with the ball. Now over to Ratliff. Back to Kincaid. Now Eversole has it. Out near the jump circle. Being guarded by Braxton Reed. Eversole to Cottle. Hazard looks like they're going to hold it for one here, Coach. And,
inside 20 seconds down, the ball is in Cottle's hands.
Coach Holland's going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them back after this short break right here on your East Kentucky Sports Network.
You don't need to drive all the way to Lexington for expert health care. You can get the primary care services you and your family need right here at the UK June Buchanan Medical Clinic in Hindman and the UK North Fork Valley Community Health Center in Hazard. Our providers offer affordable, comprehensive care regardless of income or ability to pay. All backed by UK Healthcare, Kentucky's #1 hospital. To learn more or schedule an appointment, visit ukhealthcare.com/trust.
Welcome back, folks. Hazard, Coach, taking that time out here at the end of the third quarter. 15 seconds on the clock. What's Coach Holland drawing up over there?
Well, I noticed he brought Dalton Combs back in. Wouldn't surprise me if there's a little screen on whatever side he's coming to, and it looks like they're going to double Cottle and Kincaid with the three.
The ball last touched by Hazard, and Hazard got a good look right there.
Yeah.
Kincaid just rushed that shot.
It really was a good look for him, yeah.
0.4 seconds left here in the third quarter. Knott County with a basketball, trying to make something happen pretty quickly. They get it into Sloan, and he's just going to let the quarter come to an end as his Patriots are down by 10 points to the Bulldogs. Hazard up 36-26. Back after this short break for the fourth and final quarter right here on your East Kentucky Sports Network.
Looking for fast, easy, and secure electronic banking? Community Trust Bank has a wide variety of banking services to meet your needs, including internet banking, bill pay, and mobile banking. We now have even more great services like Apple Pay and Google Pay. Make payments directly from your smartphone. And Zelle, a fast, easy, secure way to send and receive money from your smartphone. Visit us on the internet at ctbi.com or stop by and see us at one of our 79 branch offices.
Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
What's in a name anyway? Well, our answer is everything. Because we're the store that puts our promise to you right in our name. Save-A-Lot Food Stores. Now, Save-A-Lot isn't just a name we picked for ourselves. It's a name we've earned by bringing you only the best grocery items, freshest produce, and quality meat available at the best possible value every day. That's Save-A-Lot.
Save money at your local Save-A-Lot store in Hazard and in Hyden.
Welcome back, everyone, to Lee County High School here in Beattyville, Kentucky. The semifinal round of the boys' 14th Region All-A Tournament. Jeff Campbell and the legend himself, Coach Randy Napier, bringing you this ball game. Getting ready to start the fourth quarter, Coach. Knott County down 10. What do they got to do to get back into this one?
Yeah, well, I'm guessing Knott County is thinking, what did we do wrong? Because they really haven't played bad. Even as Hazard pulled away a little bit, they haven't played bad. Hazard just made them take tough shots. And I know Coach Huff's probably telling them, guys, we've got to not settle for an average shot. We've got to get good looks and hope we can hit a couple and then get a couple stops and get back in here.
Still plenty of time left in this one as Hazard with a basketball starting it off. Long three from Dalton Combs. Yeah. And you go from down 10 to down 13 when Dalton Combs.
And he was way too open.
Behind the arc. And that's just a pretty shot from Combs. Hazard up by 13 as Drake Sloan gets in the paint, draws the foul, and he'll go to the line to shoot two. That's one thing. If you're Knott County, you, like you said, Coach, you can't settle. You got to be aggressive. If they can get in the paint, draw some fouls, knock down some free throws with this clock moving, you got to feel that would be an advantage for the Patriots in this situation.
They're not out of the game, but now they have to take advantage every trip now.
Sloan missed the first. Second one on its way. It is good by Drake Sloan, the senior point guard for the Patriots. 39-27, Hazard on top by 12. 7.5 minutes left in this one. Patriots come out man-to-man. Dalton Combs, three-pointer, no good. You just had a feeling that was going in. But
it looked good.
It looked real good. Knott County the basketball. Ambergy up top. Now Ambergy has it. That was Gibson with it. Ambergy down the lane. Shot fake, put up no good, but he is hammered by Tucker Johnson, and he'll go to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, Ambergy just got Johnson up in the air and just took advantage of him there.
Chance Ambergy to the line to shoot two. Knott County's leading scorer and rebounder on the year. First one is good, 39-28. Bulldogs up by 11. That seems to be the game plan for Knott County here, Coach. Try to drive the ball in the paint, make something happen, or go to the free throw line. But they got to convert those free throws, 2 out of 4 here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, that doesn't bode well for them. They've got to get stops now. They really have to get stops.
39-28, Hazard on top. Everso on the low block. One-on-one against Reed. Fadeaway jumper's good. Evan Everso.
Nice move, nice baseline jumper by the senior.
He used a little pass fake to take the double team away, and then a little spin move got it to go as Drake Sloan can't get to three to go. Everso with a rebound.
And again, they settled for a shot that they can get at any time. They needed a better look that trip.
Hazard up 40.
I was going to say down 15 now, and it is slipping away.
Hazard up with this big lead, and as efficient as they are on offense. Hard to claw back in this one. Knott County trying, though. Can't get a shot to go. Rebound pulled down by Tucker Johnson. Bulldog has numbers. Kincaid back to Combs. They'll slow it down and set the offense. Combs in trouble. Nice catch by Everso. Kept that from going out of bounds. Cottle to Combs down the lane. Up and in. Dalton Combs. Nice finish.
Nice play. And everybody runs at him because he's such a three-point shooter, and he just gave him that ball fake and hit it to the rim that time.
Sloan with it over to Ambergy now for Knott County. Hazard up by 15, 43-28. I actually think that's wrong. I think they're late getting a score up as a long three-pointer's on its way.
Yeah, it's 45-28. Should be.
Long three-pointer was no good by Gibson. Rebound pulled down by Eversole. Hazard with a basketball. 15-point lead. 5:25 to go. Cottle, 15-footer. Nice touch.
Yeah.
Got it to go.
Tough,
Seth Cottle.
Tough finish there by Cottle.
Now Knott County with a basketball. Should be 49-28. Still saying 47, but we won't worry about the score as Sloan puts a shot up, blocked by Johnson.
Yeah, Sloan just not big enough to get shots off in there against the Bulldog post players.
Dalton Combs, the long skip pass to Trace Kincaid. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound pulled down by Reed. Here come the Patriots. Hall with it down the lane, little Euro step, and they're going to get him for the travel.
Yeah. Once he got into that last step, he had to go up with it, or it was going to be a turnover.
Talon Osborne and Jaden Ambergy checks into the lineup for Coach Casey Huff and the Patriots. Down 19, 47-28 to the Bulldogs. Beverly checking in for Hazard. Ridge Beverly with a basketball. 4.5 to go. Dalton Combs on the right wing. Over to Cottle. You got to feel Hazard's not completely going to take the air out of it, but they're going to make sure they get a good shot.
Yeah, they're certainly not going to be in a hurry right now.
Eversole drives down the lane, draws some contact, shot up and in. Evan Eversole, if it's one-on-one like that, Eversole's going to score it 90% of the time.
Yeah, just too big and strong.
Knott County gets the ball. Ambergy, double team shot put up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Johnson. And the folks from Hazard starting to sense this one. 21-point Bulldog lead. 3:50 to go here in the ball game.
What was a really, really good ball game about 6 minutes ago has gotten away from the Patriots.
Hazard really tightening things up on the defensive end. Offense is being efficient as Cottle threw that one out of bounds. Beverly was cutting. Cottle threw it to where it was. Turnover by the Bulldogs, gives it back to the Patriots. 3:36 left in the ball game. Hazard on top, 49-28. Looking to advance to Saturday afternoon's championship game.
And they are now in the driver's seat.
The winner of this one will take on the winner of the next game tonight between Breathitt County and Owsley County. If it ends up being Hazard and Breathitt, it'll be the third time they've met this season. Hazard owns 2 wins thus far over the Bobcats. Ambergy, spin move, shot up, no good. Offensive rebound, fought for, and a foul is going to be called on Hazard. Seth Cottle.
Patriots are fighting, and they're desperate trying to get baskets now, but maybe too little too late.
Knott County with a basketball. Ambergy gets it into Gibson. Long three from the right wing, in and out, no good. And
had a great look. It just barely rimmed out on him.
Coach Huff sort of shaking his head on that one. Thought it was going to go. Hazard with a basketball. Dalton Combs on the left wing trying to get it inside to Eversole. Spin move. Shot fake. Up and no good. But Eversole will have a trip to the free throw line.
Eversole's so good at giving you that ball fake and staying on his feet just for the last second, and then if you go for that ball fake, he's gonna go up and usually put it in off the glass.
First free throw, no good. He's like a lot of kids in Eastern Kentucky. He grew up a guard, so you grow up a guard, you handle the ball, you learn the shot fakes, the pass fakes, and since he's really started playing down low, his footwork is phenomenal, and then you couple that with his size and strength, and he's able to create a lot of problems for you down low.
Absolutely.
It's the second one to go. 48-28, Hazard up by 20. Sloan can't shake Beverly. Here's a long three from Ambergy on the way, and it's good. Chance Ambergy gets a three-pointer to go, and a quick timeout taken by the Patriots. We'll see if it's a 30 or a full. It is a 30-second timeout. We'll just keep it right here. Coach Hazard, we've seen this a lot with the Bulldog team this year. 14-1 on the season. starts off, it's a close game. It's tight in the first quarter. They've got a little 5-6 point lead at halftime. And as the game goes on, they just wear you down.
Yeah, and I don't think it's the fact that they are playing all that much better as the game goes on. They just keep playing the same way.
Yeah.
They won't allow you to take them out of what they're doing. They're going to do what they do, and they do it so well. If you don't continue to play at a high level, you're going to end up down 17 at this point.
Knott County bringing a little full court pressure. Bulldogs get it in. 2:39 left in the game. Hazard on top, 48-31. Dalton Combs with it to Kincaid down inside to Eversole. Working on Gibson. Shot up and in. Evan Eversole is
having a field day on that left block.
Didn't do a whole lot of scoring in the first half. He's made up for it here in the second. Long three-pointer, no good for Sloan. Rebound pulled down by Amberg, and he's fouled by Dalton Combs, I do believe. And here's the thing with Hazard. They got so many guys that can handle the basketball, especially with this lineup in. Eversole and four guards.
Right, and like you had mentioned, Eversole is a guard in a big body.
There's an illegal screen on Talon Osborne. That's going to give it back to Hazard. And they don't turn it over a lot. Very efficient with the basketball are the Bulldogs.
No, they're just not going to beat themselves.
Number 10 for the Patriots checking in, Gavin Mosley. 2:11 left here in the ball game. Hazard up 19, 50-31 over the Knott County Central Patriots. Ridge Beverly gets it into front court for Hazard. Being defended by Ambergy. Now gets it over to Kincaid. Back to Cottle. Hazard just going to play a little keep away with it. Cottle. Back to Kincaid. Now, and then that's what I was getting ready to say, Coach. When you spread it out, you got four guards. If you're not counting, you're trying to pressure and you're trying to deny, that's going to leave Eversole one-on-one in the low post. And
and that makes it awfully hard.
And he's going to score in a lot of those instances. Hazard. Beverly with it. Over to Seth Cottle. Down the paint. Jump shot up and in. Count the basket for Seth Cottle.
And Jeff, I think you and I have talked about Seth Cottle a couple times this year. He has grown dramatically this year. He's about 6'5" now.
Yeah, and then you take that, mid-range game. He elevates so well on his jump shot. And when you're 6'5", and you elevate like he does, you're getting good looks at the basket.
Yeah, and it's very difficult for anybody to make a defensive stop on you.
Free throw was no good by Cottle. Here's a long three from Amberg. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by Kincaid. Long pass up ahead to Ridge Beverly. Gets it over to Nick Ratliff. Lays it up and in. Hazard taking advantage of Knott County Central not getting back, and they're up 54-31. Sloan down the lane is fouled. Waiting to see if the shot's good. It is. Count the basket for Drake Sloan. He was fouled by Ridge Beverly, and we'll go to the line to shoot one.
Drake Sloan's made some really impressive shots tonight and tough drives to the goal, but the Bulldogs just been too much.
Tucker Johnson with a rebound, and he is fouled by Jaden Ambergy of the Patriots. So Hazard basketball. There's a 23-point lead, 1:13 left in the ball game. Now they're going to have a discussion. If this was the SEC game, they'd be going to the replay right here. That is the 5th team foul on Knott County. So Bulldogs will shoot two after they make the trip down the other end. And it will be Tucker Johnson. Johnson to the line to shoot two, looking to extend this Bulldog lead. Johnson gets the first one to go. .113 left in the ball game. Hazard up big, 55-31. and will advance to Saturday's championship game. Knott County with a basketball. Ambergy on the drive, nearly loses it out of bounds. Gets it over to Sloan. Long three on the way, in and out, no good. Rebound's going to go, be tracked down by Kincaid. Gets it over to Cottle. Bulldogs have numbers if they want them. Tucker Johnson down the lane, shot fake, puts it up and in.
Yeah, and Hazard just running the floor, getting out on the break, and just making plays.
57-33. Ambergy down the lane, draws the foul on Seth Cottle. And Chance Ambergy back to the line to shoot two for the Patriots. Yeah, Knott County fought hard, it's one of the things we knew that they would.
They really have.
Just struggled putting the ball in the basket. And when they were having trouble, Hazard was finding it pretty easy.
In the middle of the ball game there, midway second quarter, up until about this time, Hazard just took over defensively.
Yeah, and that's what Hazard's known to do, and I've said this for years about Coach Holland. People talk about the offensive side of the basketball. He is a great defensive coach, and Hazard's defense is going to win this one for them and let them move on to the championship game. They lead 57-35.
I think they're just going to let this one, let the clock run out.
And now they're going to say is a 5-second count.
There's nobody guarding him.
There's nobody guarding him, and that's what Coach Holland and the officials saying he hadn't dribbled the ball. And the Bulldog faithful upset up 22 with 15 seconds to go. Knott County's going to try to put a shot up here as Ambergy drives down the lane. Hazard don't want to foul. Now Mosley's going to try a three at the buzzer, and it's going to go in. But the damage already done. Hazard defeats Knott County Central 57-38, Coach, and will advance to Saturday afternoon's championship game where they'll play the winner of the next game between Breathitt and Owsley. And just a dominating performance tonight from Hazard.
Yeah, it is what we have come to expect out of the Bulldogs this year. They show up and go to work every night.
We're going to try to get Evan Eversole up here, the East Kentucky Sports Network player of the game. We're a long way from the playing floor, and if we can get word to Mr. Eversole, we'll get him up here and have a chat with him as his Bulldogs emerge victorious tonight as they defeat Knott County Central once again 57-38. Coach, you want to interview him? I'll give him my headset.
Have we got the third one down there? We
got the third one,
yeah, we can do. Maybe a headset there, buddy.
So there's Mr. Evan Eversole with us, East Kentucky Sports Network player of the game. Ev, thought you guys played really well. It was tied early, but the defense in the second and the third quarter, and then as well as you all shoot the basketball, allowed you to pull away. Big win.
Yeah, during halftime, our first half, it was kind of hello?
Yeah, we got you.
First half, it was kind of rough. We couldn't get shots falling. We weren't playing the best of defense. But when we went to halftime, Coach said, for us to win this game, they're a good ball team. For us to win this game, we're going to come out, play defensive rebound, and let our offense work off that. And I feel like we did that pretty good in the second half.
You did. I felt like you guys, you stayed consistent. And you just wore on Knott County, and then you went to work down there on that baseline, and you did what you do well, big boy. You got it down there and just took your time, and you hit a couple of nice followaways, and you took it and just went to the rim and asserted yourself a little bit. You did what big guys are supposed to do.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
I said during the broadcast, if you had the ball on the low block, obviously they're going to double team. You fake that pass. The defender went with a fake, and it allowed you one-on-one. And I said, he grew up a guard. He grew up, he shoots the ball well, handles the ball well, makes good decisions. And I think your ability to score the basketball is obviously your size and your strength, but you're pretty fundamental too.
Yeah, that's what I just try to be. I'm not going to out-jump anybody. I'm not the best defensively, but I just try to do my fundamentals because, Coach Hahn always says, how do you stop speed and quickness? You put a body on it. So I just try to put my body on it and just work around that, and it works out for me pretty good sometimes.
Absolutely, Bo. You're in the championship game.
Yes, sir.
And I recall last year you going into the championship game of the All-A, and you weren't a healthy young man then. You remember?
Yeah, I don't even know. I never did get it diagnosed what it was, but I think my back was spazzing on.
Yeah,
I think what it was.
You were in distress, having a hard time, and you look really healthy and strong, and you look like you're feeling good. You look like you're enjoying your senior year too.
I am, man. It's the best fan base in my opinion, best crowd. I got the best teammates in the world, best coaches. I love Hazard, and I'm glad I came here, and they've been good to me, so I just enjoy it. That's all I got to say.
You got to enjoy these times, but congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Good win, and best of luck on Saturday. That's the senior forward for Hazard, Evan Everso, your East Kentucky Sports Player of the Game, and Coach Evan. Like you said, Evan does what Evan does, and just a great performance by him tonight and the rest of his teammates as they defeat Knott County Central 57-38 and move on to the championship game.
Yeah, these Bulldogs are going to be tough to beat in the All-A, tough to beat the rest of the season.
They really are, and we once again appreciate you folks tuning us in. We'll go ahead and wrap this one up. I want to thank Greg and Robbie over running the cameras tonight, Michael, Dwayne, everybody back at the station, all of our sponsors, but most importantly, you folks listening at home. We'll have a doubleheader for you tomorrow here on the East Kentucky Sports Network, Perry Central and Leslie County. Boys and girls doubleheader. The girls play at 6. The boys will be after that. Those games are at Perry County Central High School, and then we'll have the championship game of the All-A Classic for you here on Saturday. So make some plans. The weather looks to be a little bit better than it has been, Coach.
Yeah, good. It looks like it's going to be a good weekend of basketball, too.
And appreciate my broadcast partner tonight, Coach Napier. It's always a pleasure. Folks, we appreciate you all. And tune us in next time. And until then, you folks take care and have a good night from everyone here at the East Kentucky Sports Network.